Hello, how's it going? And welcome to a bit of a story episode of the time I got hacked, or I thought I got hacked. I don't know, it's a pretty funny story I thought I would share because on my last final day, I have become sick with a little bit of a flu, which is just my luck. Just when I'm about to take a nice week off and have all the videos prepared for you, I become sick. Nice. But guys, if you enjoy this, I've got a little bit of a challenge for you. Let's see if we could smash 2,000 likes on this episode, and I will do my best to potentially get a faction episode out in a little bit. Let's see if we can smash 2,000 likes. Slap that like button if you want a faction episode later on as well. And right now, we're playing on Union MC because prison episodes are just the best for stories. So, yeah. Okay, so before I get in this, I'm going to keep the hacker anonymous because I don't want to spread that kind of stuff. Me and him are actually kind of getting along as well now because we had like a bit of a funny encounter and stuff. So we're actually getting along. So I'm not going to shed any light on the name or anything like that. Just let you know, so I'm not going to be disclosing the name or anything like that. Pretty much, I was sitting in the cinema the other day, and I was just checking my Twitter just before I turned up my phone, and I got a tweet saying, DM me and check about your security. It said, DM me about your security, and I was sitting there like, yeah, I think my security's pretty fine. I'll just turn on my phone and watch the movie. Then pretty much the next day, I kind of forgot about that whole situation. And then Fulham pretty much sent a message and said, yo, you should really, you know, talk to that guy about, like, your security. Because that guy, pretty much I found out later on that day that, that this guy hacked Fulham. So I was like, okay, right, I better talk to this guy. One of my friends is saying I better talk to him. So anyway, I sent him a DM. He was like, yo, dude, I was just like, pretty much, what's up? You know, how are you doing? Just being friendly, you know what I mean? You know, you always gotta be friendly to someone who potentially might have your account details and stuff like that. And he was like, yo, 1 second, just gotta mess up one server, just gotta mess up a server quickly. So, you know, he was acting scary. He was acting very scary. He was just saying, yo, just gotta mess up the server. I'm gonna say maybe, probably DDoSing it. I'm not sure. But actually, no, I found out that day he was just hacking people's accounts, like staff members and stuff, and getting in the server. But anyway, that's not the story. And then he's like, yo, do you know what? I can actually slot you in now for a quick meeting. And I was like, oh, thanks. It felt like a proper appointment. You know what I mean? So we jumped on Discord, and here comes the funny part. He joins the Discord, and he's like, yo, what's up? And he was like, your name is Josh, right? And I just sat there and went, no, yes, my name is Josh. My name is Josh. And obviously, if you guys know, my name isn't Josh. But pretty much, I wanted to say my name was Josh to throw him off and to actually see what he says and to see how good of a hacker he is. So pretty much when I said, no, actually, wait, my name is Josh, I pretty much said I was trying to throw him off. Like, yeah, my name is actually Josh. Sorry, I was just trying to throw you off. And he's like, yeah, I know, your name's Josh. And he was like, I've been trying to hack you for a while. Your name's been brought up and I've been trying to hack you and stuff like that. If you've been trying to hack me, you have like literally not done any research on me if you think my name is Josh. Like in my videos, people call me Ryan. I think on my Twitter it says Ryan. People call me Ryan all over the place, or even Steve even. So he's just sitting there and he's calling me Josh pretty much, and I'm trying to hold back laughter. But now, Josh isn't just a random name. If you guys know, Josh was a member of Creeper's Edge. If you're long-term fans, Josh was a member of Creeper's Edge. Creeper's Edge used to consist of 4 members: Paul, me, Josh, and Killian. All of them had quit because they got bored of Minecraft, didn't enjoy doing YouTube anymore, and I stuck with it. But Josh used to be kind of the main person of Creeper's Edge back like 4 years ago. And pretty much what happened is XSplit, a popular streaming program, got leaked a few years ago. Like the database got leaked, and pretty much Josh never changed his password since then. And the guy pretty much searched up, like, pretty much he didn't hack. I wouldn't say he didn't hack. Let's just say this. The guy just searched up Creeper's Edge. That came up in a leaked database, and he like read the password off. So I wouldn't really call that hacking. I would just call that Googling. But he said it was hacking. And the way, like, I knew exactly, the reason why I was laughing so hard was because when he said Josh and he was calling himself a hacker and stuff, I knew he just literally read something off a database, and that was pretty much it. He did probably 0 hacking, And then he was like, yo, your password is secret password 123. I'm not actually going to disclose the password, but he's like, your password is secret password 123. And I was like, yeah, that is. And that was actually Josh's password at the time. And I knew that because I used to go on Josh's account and we were close friends back then and stuff like that. And then I was like, okay, right, I know how he got this. He's pretty much just read the leaked database, because I've had other people come on before with this and just say this. And I was just sitting there laughing. He's like, yeah, I hacked your account, dude, about your security. I hear you like kayaking, because Josh likes kayaking, which is, you know, healthy. He's really into kayaking, pretty good at it as well. And he was like, we've hacked your kayaking forums and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh no, dude, not my kayaking forums. And he was nice enough. He said he didn't do any damage. And I said, and I meant this. I said, I appreciate you not doing any damage, and I appreciate that. And I was trying to say, he was saying he had multiple other passwords. And I was like trying to act like it was cool and stuff. I was gonna, oh, drop me the other passwords. And I knew damn well that he didn't have any other passwords. He was like, oh yeah, I have 3 other passwords as well. I was like, oh, tell me him. He's like, no, I'm not gonna go get him. Now, if someone was trying to hack you and they wanted to show off, which most hackers do want to show off in a sense, you know, you would disclose all the passwords. You would drop all the passwords. You'd want to scare that person into thinking that you're a big scary hacker. So I was like, oh, drop the other 3 passwords, please, drop the other 3. And he was like, no, dude, I don't want to drop that kind of stuff. You know, I'm just here to let you know. And I was like, no, go on, dude. And I was like, okay, right, yeah, this guy isn't a hacker, but he knows a little bit of what he's doing. I'm going to compliment him a little bit because he's a nice guy. He actually is a really nice guy once we actually started talking. But I'm just sitting there pretending my name is Josh, literally trying to hold back the laughter. And he's like, yo, dude, you better like make your accounts more secure and stuff. And the worst thing was, maybe 2-3 weeks after, like just before this, myself, I went around and I made sure that I updated a lot of my secure passwords. Like, I really mean I updated them quite heavily. So hopefully I don't get hacked soon in the future. But hey, if you play online, getting hacked is probably, you know, part of the business. Everyone's probably gonna get hacked at some point. So yeah, anyway, he was just calling out that he got into, oh well, he thought my kayaking forums, and I was like, oh no, dude. And he was like, I've done no damage, don't worry. And I was like, that's fine. So I was really trying to just see, I was really trying to play with him here, and I was like, please just drop the other passwords. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna drop them. It's all cool. And I was like, okay, he definitely doesn't have any other passwords. He literally just did, he didn't hack, he just literally typed in Creeper's Edge, saw a leaked exploit database, and read it and then copy and pasted it and tried it. That's literally it. I wouldn't call it hacking. I would call either whoever got the leaked database. So anyway, that's the end of this part. That's the end of this story. Like, there's still more to this story, but that day, well, actually, pretty much what happened was he was like, update your security, and I was like, yeah, I'll update my security. Please let me know if I didn't update it or anything, or if I got lazy. The reason why I said that was because I wanted to ring Josh and just make sure he changed his password. And I said, look, try hack me after that and see if you get into any other accounts or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So pretty much I left him there. I left him on Discord. I went and rang Josh. And to be honest, I kind of like this hacker because Josh, I have not spoke to in a very, very long time. And we had a nice catch up, and I was explaining the funny story and stuff like that. And he was like, wow. And he was pretty much, he didn't care at all. He didn't care one single bit. And I was just saying, like, look, your account got hacked. And he's like, yeah, I haven't changed that password in years. And I was like, yeah, I know. But we had a nice chat. I explained the story and I said, change your password just quickly there. And I said that's the only password he definitely has. And then the last thing I did that day was send that hacker guy a DM saying, oh my god, dude, thanks for hacking me, you elite hacker, like trying to like compliment him. And he kind of knew I was trolling him, like just messing with him, I think just a little tad bit. So that was the end of that day. So anyway, I went on with the rest of the day and I went to bed that night. I woke up in the morning, got a DM saying, wow, you didn't even follow me back. And I was like, no, I don't exactly want to follow you because all you talk about is hacking. Well, I think he's quit now, quit hacking, which is good, but I didn't want to follow someone who just shouts abuse at people and, like, you know, pretty much, like, how can I say it? Like, oh, you shouldn't have messed with me. Now your account's hacked and stuff. I don't want to be following that. I don't want to see that on my timeline on Twitter. I'm not into that kind of stuff. And then we had a little bit of a chat, and he was like saying, wow, that's rude and stuff like that. And I was like, no, it's not. If I don't want to see you on my timeline, it's not rude. It's just my personal opinion. And then we went on for a bit, we're just talking. And then I was like, okay, do you know what? I'm just going to be straight up honest. And I just said, look, dude, you didn't hack me, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yes, I did. I hacked you. Stop trying to throw me off. And then I was like, okay, I can't take this anymore. So I was like, yeah, you hacked me. Well done, dude. And then he came back to some smug comments like, you look, dude, you're so dumb trying to throw me off and make me look, but you're just embarrassed that you got hacked. And I was like, yeah, I'm really, really embarrassed. So anyway, he starts proving the point that he did hack me. He sends me a picture of my Twitter profile picture, and he sends me a picture of Josh. Now, I guess we look similar alike, but we don't really. If you just did some research and he was like, look, tell me that isn't you. And I was like, yeah, that's definitely me. That's definitely me. Anyway, we have a conversation after that, and he's like just telling me how dumb I am, apparently, because I was trying to show him off. And then he pretty much goes in and tweets out, he's like, yo, I'm gonna tweet this out to Twitter now, and you're about to get doxxed. And I was like, oh no. And then he tweets out the whole, pretty much the DM conversation that we had. And then something suddenly changes. So all my friends knew at the point, like people I talked to on TeamSpeak, knew at the point that this guy didn't hack me and I was telling them the funny story and stuff like that. And then he tweeted out the docs. Now, usually if someone tweets out someone person's docs, now this ain't a good, I don't even know if I should be telling this story. But anyway, if you don't know what docs are, pretty much personal information. But the person, he tweeted out the docs, and usually when that happens, you know, friends of mine would be like, why did you do that? Take that down, take that down, take that down. Like, oh, that's not funny. That's not, you know, at all. That's not funny. But all my friends were like, oh no, how could you have done such a thing? Or, oh my god, you totally hacked him, mate. And like, wow, I tweeted at him, wow, you elite hacker. He must have been like, ooh, like, wait, what's going on here? So I think then he done some quick research, because then he suddenly came out and said, oh, by the way, this was all a troll. I knew you weren't Josh. And I was like, right. And I was like, I'm pretty sure you're just saying that to save your reputation. And pretty much there's no way of proving it anyway, because he won't admit it or whatever. But he was like, yeah, this was just all one big troll. And I was like, yeah, right. More like you messed up and want to kind of flip it over so it looks like a troll so that you save your reputation at the time. But to be honest, I'm pretty sure he didn't know, because you'd have to go back very, very far in my channel to find out that there was a member called Josh in Creeper's Edge. You'd have to go very far back in the channel. So I was like, yeah, right. You just read the exploit thing, thought you got an easy hack on a big enough YouTuber, and then you found out that I was just literally messing with you, and then he tried to flip it. So that was pretty much it, and he wanted me to upload this video, in a sense. He said it was all for a video. He wanted me to upload this video, but I'm keeping it anonymous. I just thought it was pretty funny. The fact that he just came on and I was like, no, wait, my name isn't Josh. I was like, wait, sorry, my name is Josh. And he was like, yeah, you were trying to troll me off. And I was like, totally, dude, totally. But yeah, that is pretty much the story. The time I thought I pretty much got hacked. But do you know what? This hacker did some good. Because I haven't spoke to an old buddy of mine in a while, and that was pretty much Josh. And we had a nice conversation on the phone, and I really, really enjoyed it. So, you know, Mr. Hacker Guy, if you're watching this, I appreciate you doing what you did. Whatever you did. If it was a mistake or not, I appreciate you, because you hooked me up with an old friend to chat to, so I appreciate it. So thank you very much. And like I said, no bad blood to him. We had our own arguments against each other and stuff like that. And we just had a bit, I think we both just had a bit of messing about at the end. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end this story here. Thank you very much for watching. And I shall see you guys in the next one, which should hopefully be another faction episode out in a little while. Thank you guys for watching. See you then.